Hello, everyone. It's me again, and I have come online to do this recording for you tonight, as I received a question from the second video that was posted of my presentation of myself. In that was the part two of that, where I was talking about entering into meditation, and I ended up in that stillness, the blackness, the void, as the person who asked the question were asking, how can I describe how I ended up and how to reach that point of that stillness and that void? And at that time, I was using the exercise and the practice of doing guided meditation. And if you have done guided meditation, you know that everything that you are being led through, if there is a forest, it's there are green leaves, there are green grass, the trees are green, and there is a creek of water. You can drink from the water to refresh yourself. There's a waterfall. You can sit and look into the creek and listen to the waterfall, and on you go. And you may end up in a meadow, and you can relax, you can lay down, you can feel the sun's rays, and so on and so on. And at the point where you're reaching that point where you are about to relax, and sometimes you are led to meet one of your guides, and sometimes you're just sitting there and enjoying the space and enjoying the time, and perhaps you will feel something sitting there. And at that point in the guided meditation, you're supposed to relax and let go. And that's where I ended up, in that darkness and in that void. And what I simply do and did at that time is that I was following my breath inside of my body. So I can feel how my body was expanding with the breathing. So I went into that motion, and it was just dark, and it was just still, and it was just peaceful to be in that stillness. And of course, when you sit in the meditation and you sort of you are asked to blank out in order to be open to receive information from your guides and so on. And that was my way of blanking out and be still, and nothing happened. It used to happen things, and then suddenly it stopped. I mean, my friends were getting things, but I didn't. I was just sitting there, and it was just still, and my mind was still, and it was just dark. And many, many years later, I understood that that was the preparation for the trance mediumship, to build up that trance energy. And uh, and of course, we had asked for, in our group, we were three of us friends who were meditating each Wednesday night. And with meditation and with spiritual work, it's always good to have a regularity. So we met every Wednesday night, and we were asking to spirit, to our guides to work with us for our trance development. And I must say that I didn't understand what we were doing in the group at that time. I know now, but that was the preparation, and that was going on for many, many years. And when I later on started my conscious striving to become a medium, and I was asked just to sit and to blank out and to still my mind, I had this practice already within me. So I could go inside by just closing my eyes and do a little bit of relaxing, and enter into that stillness. And I had exercised that stillness of the mind, and of course, the mind is always going to be there. There is no way to avoid that, and there is no way to escape from that. That the mind is going to be there. And if you want to sit for trance development, you ask your spirit guides to work with you for developing trance mediumship, and you ask them to work with you when you sit. And before sitting, you tell your guides that you are sitting for trance development, and they will start to work with you, and they will start to developing this for you. One thing is that to develop trance mediumship, there is a lot of regularity that is very good and very beneficial for you. You need to sit with a regularity, and you need to ask your guides to work with you for trance. And you, every time you close your eyes, you tell your guides that you are sitting for trance mediumship. You're sitting for trance, and then they will guide you within you so that you can start uh, open up to trance, and your communicator will come to you, and they will be around you, and they will start to work with you if that is your goal. But to begin on your own, the guided meditation for relaxation, and where you can lead yourself to a still point. I usually use a meadow with all the colors of the flowers, as the colors are getting in touch with each chakra and getting us in balance. And then I oftentimes I sit by a tree. I visualize that I sit by a tree, and I ask my guides to come and work with me there. And that's where you sort of just pictures yourself that the mind is going still and blank. And, and normally you sit in meditation for 20 minutes in that position. And you can do that if you are sitting for trance as well. You can do that. Just sit, and you move into the silence. And the guided meditation is there for a tool for you. When you sit by yourself, it's a very good tool for you to come into that stillness and peace within you to begin with. So you find that inner. You can use some music if you want, if that is quieting your inner self, and then you just lead yourself to that comfortable place where you lie down or you sit, and you just release, and you just become still. And then the more relaxed you are and the deeper you go into the meditation or trance, you will see that the thoughts will come slower, and you will not pick up them as much as you used to. You can be able to sit still without following the thought. And that is when you are entering into a deeper consciousness. And when you work as a trance medium and you work on the deeper levels, you are aiming to the low theta, where the thoughts, they sometimes become like chewing gum. They are very slow and very and you really don't have the strength to follow up them. You can just sit there and they go very slowly by, and then you realize that you are entering almost into sleep. And that's the deeper states of the theta. When you come into the deeper states of delta, it's all black and you're gone. You're absolutely gone. You have no consciousness there. So that's the states that I am working to reach, to do my channeling from that state, that unconscious state. And that's another thing. If you are interested in hearing me talking about how to develop as a medium, I'd be happy to share that if you're interested, and I can post some videos of my journey of becoming a trans medium, and I'd be happy to do that for you. But let me know what you think, and if you have any questions now and so on, I'd be happy to answer them. And I I bring this to my communicators. They really appreciated me now sitting down and doing this recording. So I think I bring the subject to my communicators, and they can have a transpeak that will take this further on if you're interested in that. So yeah, I think that would be good. But if you're interested, please let me know. You have to reach out and ask questions. I'm really happy for that. So, and I can always ask my communicators to come and talk about this certain subject or whatever. But I see that you are, I understand that people are interested. So let me know if you are. And yeah, I'm going to bring this to my communicators, and we're going to do a trial speak. I'm going to let them talk to you about this. So yeah, that was what I could share about that. And I'm sure there is a lot more to share around that. But for now, that's it. Okay. Have a wonderful evening. It's time to go to bed for me here. And wherever you are, at whatever time you're watching, have a good day. Have a wonderful night or good morning. Bye.